let's see what you need to hear right now. Like right now. Right now. Wow, that energy came in quick. I was like, why am I doing a reading? But there seems to be a little bit like of a timely message. So if you're interested, what I'm gonna do, I've been doing a little bit of a vulnerability challenge. I have all my journals off to the side, and we're gonna pick one and read from it. Okay, this one has nothing on it. Some of them have things, some of them don't. So I'm gonna read a line from this, and if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. Oh, this one was during like a big in between. I didn't journal as much during this time. Okay. The person here needs to know for this time message here. Now that I've gotten some decent sleep, I feel somewhat human again, thinking about what I desire long term. When thinking about my life here in insert state, realistically, I would like to get my own place. I want my career with this space to take off. I'm really craving that. I want stability. I'm going to start implementing that for myself. Love. I want my love to come in and be with me, and I know they will, and I'm ready for that step. A job I love, my own house, love, connecting with people, making a difference, just living a life to the fullest. It's coming, and it will come from love, coming from love. And I drew love over fear. And then one of my sigils that I did for manifestation. And ironically, this was on February 2nd. So it was 2/2/2022. Okay, so if I'm like, what is on me? A feather. This is a white feather. Guys. So if you're feeling that, interesting, that was near the Aquarius new moon. We just had the Aquarius new moon solar eclipse. So some reflection is happening. Cool. Now that we're all comfortable, if you haven't met me yet and you're resonating and you want to stay, I'm Izzy. I go by 8th House Mercury here, and a StreamYard on my other account where I do evolutionary astrology. Guys, the best way you can support me as a creator is signing up for my newsletter. It's totally free. It's where I channel those upcoming transits to your inbox every Monday. It's just a fun guide point for the week ahead, and it's been super freaking fun to make. Okay, been doing that for, it'll be a year in April, I think, since I started my newsletter. Okay, all right, tell me what the person needs to hear right now. Blood, breath, Venus, separation, and lead. You are entering an entirely new sort of phase in your life. Like this stuff that you're craving, right? It's like taking care of your body. I heard like, interesting. I'm thinking about like the sacrament. That's what it was called in Mormonism. But the Christian thing of the blood and of the sun, and then the body of the sun with the bread and the water, right? I'm thinking about that of like your vessel. Like I'm really thinking of like taking care of your body. I heard taking care of business. You need to, like, rest is really important right now, especially as we're in the eclipse portal, which is this 2 weeks between the eclipses. So it started on February 17th, yesterday, and is going to stretch all the way until March 3rd. So this sort of cushion of time is really, really important for you to take care of yourself. With lead and separation, it's like I feel you're stepping away from an old modality of taking care of yourself. Like it really is something new, something that is going to be very powerful for you. With gold at the bottom here, I really feel as though you are stepping into a new sense of freedom within your embodiment. It's like things are no longer hard for you to do. I think that's the thing that you're stepping away from with separation of lead. Like you're stepping away from lead and you're really leaning into, it's easy to take care of myself. Like it's almost as though it's genuinely like a flip of the script is what I'm seeing. It's almost like interesting. You know those like visual puzzles that you might scroll and find where it's like if you squint your eyes you can see the image. It's like you just need to shift your perspective slightly and things will open up for you. What perspective does the person here need to change? because it's very body oriented with Venus, breath, and blood. Okay, I'm going to show you this card. Take a peek. If this is stirring something in you, I have a guided visual journey on this that you can access through the link in my bio. A good chunk of people have been getting this lately, and it's been really helpful. This is Succus Lunari. This card had called me to make a vision journey based off of it because it's sort of one of those spaces that is hard to speak about. This is the subterranean place of the unconscious mind. That is what is shifting. It's literally your subconscious and unconscious patterning. It's like, I feel like maybe for some of you doing this guided vision journey might help you get clear on what that thing is. But we're going to ask here because you're here and I'm here, and this is what I like doing. Okay. Ash and Mercury. For some of you, if you've been smoking, stop. That's it. If you've been smoking, stop. That's like the immediate thing that came to mind with this, is like a little bit of a call out, like smoking, vaping, abusing substances. It's blocking your throat chakra. And like, I'm hearing like, drink some fucking water. Me at me. But Mercury and Ash, it's like you're going through, it's interesting what I saw. So for a good chunk of you, this might be new information. Your throat chakra and your womb, like your throat and your womb, actually visually, like when you look at the autonomy of the two, they look exactly the same. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with the womb space, it sheds monthly. The uterine lining, and that's what happens. And I'm seeing your throat going through a similar process. It does not matter if you are a man, a woman, they, them, does not matter, guys. This is about like a shedding of like an old stagnant layer, because like I'm feeling like your throat is so dry, and it's almost like you don't need to talk right now. You don't need to talk. You just need to like let this shedding happen. You might get sick to get like phlegm out. But a change in the way you communicate. It's going to come from a more richer, more embodied space. That's why there's such an emphasis on like you changing how you perceive your physical limitations. It's almost like, well, you really need to start looking at where you are limiting yourself because of this. Like, well, I can't go outside because it's raining, and so that means I can't do my daily walk. Well, what can you do? Stop looking at what you can't do. Start looking at what you can do. That's like, yeah, with coagulation there, it's like you need to start untangling a lot of limiting beliefs. More advice for the person watching this. Again, this feels very timely. Like it almost might be, you might be getting over being sick for some of you. Like if you've had like a sore throat. Yeah, your breath is like very shallow. I feel like a lot of pressure in my chest here. Okay, that's a lot of cards, but here we go. Pluto, against nature, coagulation's there, the void, sparks of light, and Neptune. Yeah, this period of time with the eclipse, like I feel like a lot of you are resisting the medicine that's actually coming up with this eclipse portal. I know it just started, and even if you find this after the eclipse portal, it's like the lingering effects of it. Pluto and against nature, it's like you are like, I feel like you're fighting against your transformation. Like you know that things are needing to change, that you're needing to like adjust your reality, your lens of reality. It's like you can't change reality, but you can change the way you perceive it and respond to it. Okay? With the void and coagulation, it's like, it's so funny because it's like, what I'm seeing is like, you've been obsessively like picking at this knot, and that's how I'm kind of perceiving it. And it's like your limiting beliefs, and it's like, I just can't get it undone. And it becomes really frustrating. And what Spirit just showed me, you taking this knot, dropping it into water and letting it do it itself, like you surrendering it to Spirit and saying like, I trust you to help me untangle this. And that's the void space, and you're deeply uncomfortable in that space. Holy fuck, I've been talking for so long, I had no idea. We're gonna go into a part 2. Jesus. Okay, Subscribe to my... Damn, I literally was so in the zone of that message, and I think it's because I'm like slowly transitioning to filming YouTube videos instead of being on TikTok. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube yet, definitely do. It's the same username. And again, if this is the first time you're seeing me, hi, Izzy, 8th house Mercury, cool. We're doing a part 2 to the last message of like what you're needing to hear right now. I would say go listen to the next one. Is there going to be a part 3? Jesus Christ. I hope not. I hope I can wrap it up here. But I literally got sucked so deep into that message. Like I was in it, and then I looked at the time and I was like, oh wow, I'm like already, that didn't even feel like 10 minutes. And that, you cracked my back. Yeah, your body's calling. That is the space of the void where like you have no, it's like creative flow also. You guys are like resisting this surrender, like fighting tooth and claw to this shift of perspective and change that is, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen whether you like it or not. And so there's this with Neptune and then sparks of light, because it's like as soon as you like surrender into this space, what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is like, again, with you surrendering this, like a lot of your fears, a lot of your pain points, a lot of these things, like you surrendering them to spirit, to the void, to the great mother, the great grandmothers, the like great primordial mother, you surrendering it to them. This is like, what I'm seeing is like you're floating in like a black abyss. I would assume it's kind of like being in a sensory deprivation tank where it's just darkness and you're floating. But I'm seeing like there's small little things in your peripheral that are coming to your attention here that are saying, hey, and I just heard the, like from Zelda, they're like, hey, listen. Hey, listen. Oh, and I just got chills. What are we listening to? I'm really, again, my eyes are drawn back to this card. If this card is like calling you in a way, I have a guided vision journey on this card, on my website. Because that really feels like I'm literally seeing like, I'm thinking of like a blooming tea. Like some of those teas that you can put in water and they bloom and they open. So some of you might be into herbology. That might be good. Some of you are sick. For my last reading, if you're just joining me on this one, some of you are sick, and so maybe even having some tea. But what are we listening to? Me? Listen to me! Guys! We have calcification, and the raven's head. Guys, heed my message. And I just heard like the raven's caw, because this message, guys, this is what you need to hear. This is literally the answer to your frustration. And for some of you, you're like, I don't want this message. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. Too fucking bad. You're getting it. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. I feel like you thrive in chaos. Like genuinely, it's like the thought of having your life be easy is so unknown that you constantly create chaotic situations for yourself to be in. Just fucking chill out during this eclipse portal. Like shift your perspective on how you take care of your body. Go to bed earlier, drink water, stretch. Do what you can each day to take care of you. That's how you need to start your day. Wake up. What is something I can do to take care of me? To take care of me. I feel like a mom. I feel like a stern mother with this reading, guys. Mortification. I just heard like, again, now my eyes are drawing back to my journal entry, which is what we started this reading with. Now that I've gotten some decent sleep, I feel somewhat human again. A lot of you are sleep deprived. Yep, we have the blue vault and the sun. The blue temple. This is, for me, this is speaking about this Pisces season that we're in, this eclipse portal that we're in. This is really a tender, precious time that if you just let yourself be, you just let yourself follow your intuition and soften and give permission to spirit and to everything. Like, it's almost like really lean. It's the last tail end of this north node in Pisces energy. It's like, Spirit, I trust you. I trust you. I know that, like, you have such reservations to trusting God, to trusting Spirit, because what you think has been Spirit has still been your egoic response to chaos. Like, you're like, oh, this is my answer, but it's like, and I just saw 404. It's 404 right now. Like, error code. Like, that is not the right programming. Like, your old programming is dissolving. And this new, softer, more intuitive, trusting, and it's intuitive, but it's also instinctual. Like, the two, it's mind and body coming together. It's literally heart-based knowing from the frequency of love. Silver. This is going to take day-to-day work. That's why I said at the beginning here of like, what can you do each day to take care of yourself? What can you do each moment to like heed this deeper call to connect to yourself, to connect to your subconscious terrain? I'd say look at your moon sign too, guys, to understand your subconscious programming. And for anybody, I'm feeling, there's a few of you here who have been like, how do I understand this? I'm a professional astrologer. Besides channeled messages, that's my deepest passion. That's what I've been studying the last 12 years, is astrology. And it's what I mostly do. I hop on here because I love channeling. It's very fun. It's very creative for me. But guiding people through their soul's blueprint is my favorite thing. And I feel like knowing yourself, knowing your programming is going to help give you permission of like how to evolve those things. Because I'm an evolutionary astrologer, a sublimation. Yeah, getting a higher perspective right now is important. And then summer. And summer, the nodes switch signs from Pisces to Aquarius and Virgo to Leo. So there is this sort of summertime's going to shift. This is like the accumulation of the last 2 years. Really, like this 2-week period is really pressing for you. Last bit of advice for the person here. We're going to use the Astro dice. Venus and Capricorn in the 4th house. It really is talking about your date, like your home structure. If your house is messy, clean it. If your house is messy, your mind is messy. I just saw 7:37 on the clock when I said that too. You really need to just like slow down and pour into yourself and like create some sustainability for you, because you cannot keep running on empty, okay? Chiron. Just another invitation to a natal chart reading, understanding your Chiron. This reading probably wasn't fun to hear because I'm calling out some pain points of yours. I'm going to leave this here. If you wish to dive deeper, my readings are open. And additionally, natal chart readings, guys. It's time. And for those of you who are curious, check out my website. All my stuff is linked there. Okay? I love you guys.